So what is one of the challenges that men have when it comes to actually going deep and facing themselves? Sure, there's all the emotional baggage they may be carrying, the weight of all that and going inside that space. But there's one thing that we don't really talk about as much. And that is once a man goes into that space, once he goes inside himself, once he steps through that door, which I call the inner chamber, and he has to actually truly face everything that he's been burying there, he doesn't know what type of man is going to come out. He doesn't know if this man is going to be completely different than the man that came in, the man that he was able to count on, the man that he knows when he looks in the mirror, the man that he can trust to show up. Even if it's false, even if it's wearing a mask, even if it's just for performance, he's comfortable with that man. And more importantly, his world is comfortable with that man. But after he steps into that space, he may not be that same man. He may not show up the same. He may come out in all his scars, in all his vulnerabilities, in all his insecurities, maybe a little more open than they were before. And what's scary about that is we don't know if the people outside, the people that have grown accustomed to that, the mask, to the performance, that count on that version of him, are going to stick around once that version changes some. Once that version is no longer exactly who they expect it to be. Once this newer version speaks up, maybe defends himself a little bit more, maybe actually speaks with more respect for himself and actually holds standards because he starts to value himself. But even another level down, he doesn't know if he will be able to look himself in the mirror and truly understand where he's coming from. He's not going to know whether he enjoys being that person that actually sets boundaries, that actually takes a little more space, that actually steps into his true fullness and actually sees his own darkness and starts to embrace that. He's not sure if he can handle that. And that's one of the scariest things for men, is that he doesn't even know what type of person that he will have to live with after he actually truly faces himself. But the truth is, that's the only path to finding some inner peace and connecting with your actual true power. There's really no other way. So you have to make a choice. Pretend forever or face the truth.